Hey, there's this one time that this girl who pretended to befriend me, and then I caught her kid making fun of my kid with some other kids. Um, while she was pretending to befriend me, and she helped me order a government phone replacement because I'd broken mine, and it was one of those food stamp phones that I'd gotten. She told me she was going to help me do it, and this was when she showed me her Instagram with her very own picture with makeup on. Like, I wouldn't fucking be able to differentiate her fucking face with makeup on and without makeup. I notice things that other people don't notice. I feel things, see things, get messages that other people can't see or hear, and they automatically think I'm crazy because I won't put up with their bullshit once I figure them out. Now, this girl in particular, when she was helping me order the phone, she wanted to take a picture of the order, after we'd ordered it or whatever, and I was like, you don't have to do that. And she was like, no, I need to. And she took a picture of it, and it had my social security number on there, and it had the order number. That was like the last time I started getting mail, too, by the way. She did that, and I was like, I don't like that you did that. And she said, no, it's cool. All right, so later on, I thought, I know how I can get information to find out whether or not she's trustworthy based on my own shit. So I asked her if she wanted me to do her birth chart. And she was like, yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, I'd really like that. I did her birth chart. One of the markers that I noticed was being a female bully. I'm not going to tell you what that is. It's just something that I figured out and studied through patterns and comparing birth charts of certain people. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're not doing a series on that because that's mine. But I saw that marker in her chart, and I was instantly like, nope, not fucking with this girl. Now, later on, I saw her. I never got that phone, by the way. I had ordered it. I called several times trying to find out what happened to it. They said they sent it. I never got it. But I did see her with a new phone. Like a week or two later, the number of days they told me that they would take for the phone to come. And I asked her about it, and she said, no, my ex bought it for me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bullshit. She also had my social security number, so I went to my case managers at JBWS, and I told them that I was worried about her having a copy of my social security number. They blew it off. They blew it off and made me seem like I was the crazy one for accusing her. Then I tried to get them to help me get a phone. First they offered me they had 3 boxes of brand new smartphones that they were going to let me pick from. And they told me to come back later and do it. Didn't get one of those. Instead, like 2 weeks later, they finally begrudgingly gave me a flip phone. I said, this is not going to fucking work for me. You want me to fill out all these fucking documents and shit? I can't do that on this phone. I can't even text on this phone. And also, the last time I had one of these phones was the day that my fucking friend got murdered. And it was the last time I really talked to Ryan. And that same day, he was in prison, and I was trying to talk to him and tell him that my friend had been murdered, and the phone kept cutting out. And I got so overwhelmed that I threw the phone, and a car happened to drive by and run over it, and that was like the last time I talked to him, so he didn't know, and I couldn't get in touch with him ever again. So having a flip phone triggers the shit out of me because it's like a trauma response from a memory that I explained to you in therapy. And they were like, oh, but it's money, and but I digress. These are just things that happened while I was in there. But that particular girl, I knew that she had done that. And then she was also an instigator, so she would go around and badmouth me to other people and try to get them to turn against me. And after she would talk to them, then they wouldn't talk to me anymore. She was one of those. And sure enough, that proved what I found in her birth chart. I'm tired of this. And it was every fucking one of those women. Even the ones that pretended that I really made a connection with, that I thought were my friends. They were not. So I'm going to have some issues after I leave here. I'll be honest. Doesn't mean that I hate women, and it doesn't mean that... But I'm going to have some trust issues. I don't want to. But that's what was happening to me while I was in here the whole fucking time. And mostly it was because there were things that were going on elsewhere while I was doing this that apparently they knew about. Apparently they got documentation in the mail about. That's when my mail stopped coming to me. They knew what they were doing to me. They were trying to keep me held back from something. They were stealing something from me. So for me to just blindly be like, yeah, I'll go ahead and fill this out, I'll do whatever, it's not gonna fucking happen anymore. The least you could do is make up for some of the shit you did to me. But I know that's not gonna happen, because you seem to think you're in the right here, and you're not. And I have all of this from the beginning documented. Where? None of your fucking business. But I was paying attention. Were you? No, because you were too busy trying to take me down. Why? Because you had done something to me in the first place. What? Still trying to figure that out. But it's not going to happen anymore, I'll tell you that. Oh, hey. And one day, when I was waiting for a ride or something at the Quick Check, I saw that same girl pull up with a brand new car. Well, it wasn't a new car, but it was still a car. She didn't have a car when we were in there. She does now. But guess who has the license plate number?